It's hard to be thankful for all things, but we can be thankful in all things. There was a young woman who had been diagnosed with a terminal illness and had been given only 3 months to live. She was getting things in order. She contacted her pastor and had asked him to come over to discuss certain aspects of her final wishes. She told him which songs she wanted sung and what scriptures she wanted read at her service. She even mentioned the outfit that she wanted to be buried in. Everything was in order. The pastor was preparing to leave when the young woman suddenly remembered something very important to her. "There's one more thing," she said excitedly. "What's that?" asked the pastor. "I want to be buried with a fork in my right hand." The pastor stood looking at the young woman, not knowing quite what to say. "That surprises you, doesn't it?" she asked. "Well, to be honest, I'm puzzled by that request," said the pastor. The young woman explained, "My grandmother once told me this story, and I've always tried to pass along its message to those I love and to those who need encouragement. In all my years of attending socials and dinners, I've always remembered that when the dishes of the main course were being cleared, someone would inevitably lean over and say, 'Keep your fork.' It was my favorite part because I knew that something better was coming, like velvety chocolate cake or deep dish apple pie. Something wonderful was about to come. So I just want people to see me there in that casket with a fork in my hand. I want them to wonder, what's with the fork? Then I want you to tell them, 'Keep your fork. The best is yet to come.'" The pastor's eyes filled up with tears of joy as he hugged the young woman goodbye. He knew that this might be the last time he seen her before her death. But he also knew that this young woman had a better grasp of heaven than what he did. She had a better grasp of heaven than some people twice her age and who had had twice as much experience as she's had. She knew that something better was coming. At the funeral, people were walking by the young woman's casket. They saw the fork placed in her right hand. Over and over the pastor heard the question, "What's with the fork?" And over he smiled. During his message, the pastor told the people of the conversation he had with this young woman shortly before she died. He also told them about the fork and about what it symbolized to her. He told the people how he could not stop thinking about the fork. And I think he's right. You probably won't be able to stop thinking about it either. So the next time you reach for your fork, be encouraged. This is Lynda Lewis reminding you, no matter what you're facing in this life, keep your fork. The best is yet to come.